Make sure my audio is working.
Yep, everything's on. Testing. My thing's peaking a little.
Yeah, dude, we're never gonna be famous, man.
Yeah,
If
no,
you
we're
started
not.
with testing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
not the intent anyway. But anyway, this memory would be from many seasons ago. You were 14, 13 in this memory. You can faintly recall it, but you only recall it so, vividly due to, talk at the end of the day and the fact that it was such a bad day initially and then it ended at such, an emotional height. A lot of highs and a lot of lows in this day, but it was one of those days your father brought you, one of your free days. You scarcely got any free time to yourself during these days, as your father insisted you drill with him, whether it be athletic endurance training, mental training, or the worst one, when he felt like you didn't do well enough that week or the last week before that. So he put you through a different type of training. You're in the middle of one of these sessions. You would be strapped down to a chair you once remembered, as he insisted these electrical waves improved and augmented memory patterns. He would just stare at you after failing a question, a glare that sees into your memory. It burned its way into your soul. And then he would get up, walk towards you, and hold up a display pad. What's the answer to this? Miles.
He's just hyperventilating.
What's the answer to this question?
I can't.
I knew this by the time I was 14. You should know it too.
I can't see it. I can't.
As he would walk up and slap you across the face. Tell me, what's the answer to this question, Miles? I don't want to do it to you again. You're making me do it. If you don't go to that city, you're dead to me. You know that.
I try to look at it, but I imagine his eyes are fuzzy still. Just from tears and just the situation, the panic.
Think anything could be worse than this, Miles? Something worse than training like this. There is. And I'm preparing you for that. Preparing you for the worst. What you could face. What could happen to you. Really think it's that bad? All this? You don't know bad. You don't know it like I have. You haven't seen it.
Just stop. Just stop.
You know, you're an arrogant boy. You'll know how well you have it. He would walk over to a device built into his desk as he would pull it. A strong electrical current would flow into your brain. At first it would shock, simulating all nerve repulsions and sensation across your whole body, flaring up your nervous system. But then after, it's almost like you can breathe. Release. It's still tingling. Your entire body is filled with sensation. You can't focus, but thoughts are flowing through your head, streaming rapidly, almost nonsensically. Pictures, imagery, sense isn't a part of it, but you're sensing something, like you're tuned into your subconscious, and then it ends. The question, Miles. Explain what I'm doing to you. Explain it scientifically. It's my job to do this sort of thing, so explain it.
Can I roll an academics?
Yeah,
Or
against 10
medicine?
purple.
I'm gonna triple toil this.
Alright. I'm only making it so high because you realistically, like, it'd be almost impossible to know.
Yeah. I just makes sense for him to be this desperate to toil that much. 10 purple, you said?
Yep.
I somehow succeeded.
You explained it before briefly, but it's a type of neural oscillation that's made intentionally to link to your subconscious, to make you more competent, to make you smarter. And he believes that constant drilling of this practice can reinforce a mindset, can reinforce memories, and ingrain them.
It's a neural.
The what?
A neural
My
oscillation.
job, Miles, I've explained that. I deal with this sort of thing. And you have to too one day. There's no real future for you. Listen, my boy. Listen. He would grab your face by under the chin and shake your head a little. Don't think you realize what's waiting out there. I don't think you realize scope of things. I want you to. I want you to be my son more than anything. But you're not my son until you get to that city. Understand?
Yes. Yes.
One more hour of this and then we'll be done.
No. No.
I said you're free at 6 p.m. It's not even 5 yet, Miles. We still got some time to go. As he would then ask another question. Again and again. You don't even recall what was asked, you just recall the ending. As eventually he would undo the locks on the chair you're strapped to. Come on, you got 3 hours of free time before you come back home. As I said, strict probation on how long you're allowed to be out. If you're out past 8:30, pre-curfew, then you get another hour of chair before you go to bed. You understand?
I understand.
This is my way of conditioning you. My father didn't do this to me. He didn't do this for me. I did it to myself. You're lucky to have someone like me, Miles. Oh, come on. Get up. Get some water. As he would help you up and pat your back before almost, in a way, throwing you out of the door. Not really, but or pushing you. I got stuff to do. Don't bother me till later.
He just sort of stumbles, going to the restroom over here. As he just sort of inspects himself a little bit.
Full resilience against 4 purple.
He has decently good resilience.
Wonder why.
Yeah. One
Alright,
success, one
as
threat.
you nearly choke on vomit before catching it, strengthening yourself, knowing that you need to be iron. You can't throw up to this. Your father would yell at you if you found the throw up. You hold it in, swallowing some of the vomit and, stomach acid that came up through your throat as you swallow it back into your stomach and intestinal tract.
He just literally just drinks water from the faucet.
It's wretched, yeah, as you almost in a feral gesture turn on the faucet as you start slurping it down to run the taste out of your mouth as after some time you get back up as you feel a bit more coordinated now, having drank water.
He just goes. Maybe stumbling a second, but just goes.
That doesn't portray itself in the map, but back when your father lived here, this place was as tidy as could be. One loose object, then you were yelled at. Anything out of arrangement, yelled at. It had to be as spiffy as possible.
Yeah. I imagine mom's not home.
There she is.
Alright. He just... What does he have on right now?
You had a basic white tee on. You're going out. You figure you might as well change.
Yeah. He like stares at the bed for a second, but no, he just doesn't want to be here. Just
You're completely exhausted, but you feel like you want to make the most of your day.
yeah.
You had plans to meet up with Torish earlier, but of course you told him you couldn't meet up until later, but you figure better late than never.
No. Pulls out a sweater, just long sleeve. It's like a turtleneck,
Yeah.
and some a coat that probably like he got from Torish or from somebody. Probably not his dad. That he just puts that on. Specs himself just to see he's tidy.
A bit of vomit still on your cheek. You didn't wipe up. You didn't recognize it till now, but you take a handkerchief as you wipe it away and
Yeah,
put it in your pocket.
he has that. As he's going to go.
You see your mom kind of absently knitting as she listens to the director's broadcast. She barely looks your way as she absentmindedly waves to you and says, "Have a nice day."
Do I see her face, or do I just not remember it anymore?
You don't remember it anymore.
He doesn't say anything.
Time for another beautiful day.
Yeah. He checks on his bush before he leaves.
Growing, not very fast, but growing nonetheless.
Yeah.
Plants need to be replanted about every few seasons. They die unlike people.
Yeah. As he does that, he goes.
By the way, Adam, if you want to join, you can view with Mr. Invisible. Where do you go?
Where was I gonna meet up with Torish?
Just his house.
Alright, I'll head there.
During the walk, your eyes remove some of the fuzz they had before. Things start to get a little brighter each step. It's nearing sunset now, but as you walk further along, start to see more color now that you're away from your father's house.
Adam, do you want to stream? If you don't. Yeah, it's fine. Oh! Interesting. God, I always forget Miles is a blonde. Just because of the filter.
I mainly remember this, but when you were a kid, you were able to see in color. To now, a desaturated world just feels so normal that you barely remember what seeing in color looks like.
Yeah. He looks out to the forest here, seeing if Torish is outside. Imagine he doesn't see anything.
No, you see their playground they have outside their house, which distinctively lacks Torish in it. But
yeah. He will give a knock, even though I imagine they're usually fine with me just walking in.
yeah, as you knock, you hear footsteps coming to the door.
Oh.
Hey, if it isn't Miles, how you doing, kid?
Oh, Mr. Creek, it's good to see you.
If you're looking for Torish, he's in his room right now.
Oh.
Go inform him if you like. Hey, you want anything to drink, anything to eat? My wife just made some dinner for us, so, I mean, if you haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, I'll take something. I'll come down
To go, or?
No, I should be fine. I can eat here.
Alright. I'm just, filling out some newspaper games right now.
Alright.
She's in the garden, Torish is in his room.
He'll...
As he gives you a merry wave off, a genuine smile on his face.
The garden's there, yeah. He'll sneak to the garden first.
As you see Torish's mom just tending to many plants. Some of them pretty massive at this point. They're almost human sized.
Hello, Miss Creek.
Oh, Miles, Torish told me you were coming over. I didn't think you'd actually make it, though.
Make it for what? Just,
in general, well, you know, there's some days you don't end up showing, and that's fine. I'm just...
Oh, yeah.
I made food, I know, if you haven't eaten.
Yeah, I'll grab some a little later.
Okay, do you want to talk, or do you want to hang out with Torish or Felix?
Oh,
imagine one of them invited you.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go see Torish. I just wanted to say hi.
Well, if you want... I know Torish wanted to go see Felix. I didn't tell him where he was, because I didn't want him to run off without seeing you, because I know you come late some days for... you know, whatever business you have to attend to, of course, but...
It's my father's, study sessions. Make sure I hit the books.
I know.
Yeah.
But Felix is in the fields. Torch, I think Ava probably has told you he's in his room.
Yeah, I'll go find him. Alright, thank you.
Hey, Miles.
Oh.
If you ever need anything, never feel afraid to ask, okay?
I'll keep that in mind. As he'll close the door behind him. Just take a deep breath in, and walk and exhale. Probably like sneaks a bit of cheese and then leaves.
Man, okay, cheese eater.
Look, he's hungry.
Torch's room's downstairs.
Oh, fuck. Where's downstairs again? It's this way, right?
No, it's yeah. He literally lives right there. That's his room.
Oh, right here. Gives a knock on the door. Torish! Hey.
Took you long enough, man.
Sorry. Pops and Ma kept me busy. Like usual. What's up?
You really need to do more training outside of school? I mean, I know they want you to go to the city like your dad, but is it really that important? Get a good job, does it matter?
It's expectations. How it is.
I guess. I'm glad I don't have to live with that. I just want to be an engineer like my dad.
Hey. Look. You're smart
I
enough to
heard
be
from the exam from Felix, and people told him, because he's expected to do really well, you don't really get to pick what you get, you just kind of get it. So you kind of have to score within the perfect margin to get what you want. And for an engineer, that's like, what, 97% correct? For the city, it's over 99%. It's insane to me. I couldn't imagine getting that high.
Hey, look. Don't sell yourself short.
I just kind of want what I want, you know? Do you know where Felix is? My parents aren't telling me. They're not letting me go out. They told me to wait for you.
Oh, I imagine... his mom said the fields. Yeah, your mom said the fields.
Oh, yeah. Of course he is. I should have ran out there when I had the chance.
I would have caught up. You're pretty easy to spot sometimes, so you know.
Just gives you a glare from over the shoulder.
Hey, you're always wearing that hat, so, you know.
I'm taking my kite out today. It's a pretty good day for that. Did you bring anything?
Nah.
Yeah, you don't have anything to bring, I forgot. As Torish would wave his mom goodbye.
I wave too, as he goes. So.
Oh, this guy really left.
No, he's here.
No, Adam left.
Oh, he did, apparently. I didn't get just a message.
It was after a 5 to 10 minute walk. You eventually reached the fields. Sorry, voice crack.
Forget me not fields.
My favorite part about going here is that no one else ever comes here. I don't know why. This was one of the original founding spots of Holy Drop. It used to be, well, they said it used to be all, you know, meadows like this with forget-me-nots. They tore most of it down, though.
It's pretty nice.
That's only like a strip of fields and meadows. You can walk through it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Nice.
Pretend this isn't here.
Yeah, I will.
Felix must be near the back of it. As after another 5 minutes of walking, you reach the other side of the fields, more closer to the town.
Okay.
As this is in the intersect between the farmland and near the town with a small forest bustled between it.
Oh. Oh. Miles notices a second figure there. He's like, wait.
What?
Sylvie's there. I think that's Sylvie.
Where are they? Probably saw us before we saw them.
Oh, okay. But what if they did it?
We don't want to scare them?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm in. Sylvie's easy to scare, but Felix isn't. I've never seen Felix scared, no matter how hard I've tried.
Yeah. Well, you could just spook Sylvie. As
Alright, roll stealth.
Alright.
Let me check what Felix's vigilance is. Okay, roll against 3 yellow, 2 green. Yes, this is a will reveal for Felix. He has a 5 in will.
That's a 3 yellow, 2 green.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna fail.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, no difficulty. Sorry.
Bro rolled his shit. Bro rolled Felix's will and he only got 1 success. You can, yeah. You have a 1 in dex?
Wait, why the fuck did I did that wrong again?
3 red.
3 red,
2
2 purple. There.
And you can add 2 boost die from Torish as well.
Oh, well, I got a despair.
Okay.
Okay, 2 successes.
Sylvie doesn't notice you. You don't know if Felix does or not.
Alright.
As you guys would make your way around to the side to spook them. I think we're gonna get him this time.
Alright. I'm gonna... Miles
Torish would pat your you hear them over talking. You know, it's like listening, like a creep on what they're talking about.
listen in, yeah.
What would they be talking about? I suppose they'll be talking about just the future, because their test is only in like a season from now. They're talking about the future, if they'll have a future together. It's pretty sappy shit. It's mostly Sylvie talking. Felix is mostly just listening. And he would add in with, you know, like, to appreciate the times they have now, and that, you know, even if this memory doesn't stay, it creates a palette of who you are as a person. Something like this. As Torish, after like 30 seconds of listening, would butt you to the side. Are we scaring them, or are we eavesdropping?
Got this. As Miles sort of like sneaks up, and he'll hug Sylvie from behind. As he just boom.
She looks a little jolted as you do that. Like, she jolts a little bit, and then like gasps in shock. As Felix just laughs he laughs at the event as Torish walks out of the tree line, not getting to do anything. Kind of upset. As she goes, you shouldn't scare me like that. I get scared enough by Torish as it is, Miles. I bet it was his idea.
Oh no, that was mine. Also, why did you do anything?
Dumped water on my head. Because you went to hug her. What the hell am I?
You gotta hug your brother.
Yeah. Miss Felix is just laughing as he flicks you in the head, Miles.
Ow. Okay.
And then looks at your face. You look older by the day, Miles. I think you're finally really getting through adolescence now. Maybe you'll grow to be as tall as me.
Maybe. That's all you know?
6'3" now.
Mm,
I don't think I'll get any taller. You usually peak around age 16. Your father's
maybe.
quite tall, isn't he? I think he'll be taller than me.
Maybe.
Do you need a handkerchief? You spilled some food on your face.
Oh, Miles like remembers he has one as he's like, oh, I got one. As he
Yeah, as you take the dirty one out of your pocket.
he sort of dips back for a second, cleans his face with like a clean edge. As he says, "So, what you two doing out here?"
Talking about the future mostly. I mean, it's just a beautiful day out. Here at the end of warm season. We only have one season left to enjoy before, well, we start living as adults, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit worrisome to me anyway. Everyone thinks Felix will go to the city, and I don't want him to go. As Torish would butt in and say, well, that's because they like each other, and Sylvie wants to marry him. Miles, I think anyone could tell that, though. He whispers to you. And she looks a bit irked by that, but Felix just smiles.
Miles just chuckles. Well, now that we're all here, you want to do anything? Go around, walk around the meadow a little bit. Just sitting down here sounds nice.
Sure, I'd be fine. We only got, an hour or two before curfew ends, so might as well enjoy it. We can go to town, too, if you want, but
Mm. What do you think,
I
Torch?
prefer to enjoy the day in the fields, personally.
What you think?
I mean, you don't get many days like this, right?
Yeah. Guess you're right.
You'd smile. So what do you want to do out again?
Miles will just enjoy their time.
Alright. What do you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think. I guess if I don't know, like to give Sylphie a little bit of payback, I guess. She because Miles will be thinking about this is like, okay, what can I do here? We did spook Sylphie. Miles would probably start like teasing Torish a little bit about like the girls at school or something like that.
Yeah, he insists that he doesn't like any of them, that they all stink.
Come on, not a single one. Single
Oh,
one.
all of them are weird in our grade.
What? Look, what's her name?
Felix is lucky he has Sylvie, because she's cool. But, everyone our age sucks. You know that.
Mina's not
I
that
think so,
bad.
anyway. She's a weirdo. Everyone calls me a weirdo, but she's a weirdo.
She's not that bad.
You know why they call me a weirdo?
Why?
I guess he would smirk. Because I'm not afraid to say things other people wouldn't.
Well, if that makes you a weirdo, then I guess you're, what's the word? King of Strange or something like that?
He just rolled his eyes at that because it was such a dumb comment. Sylvie would butt in and she would say that he actually is a little bit intolerable at times, that he needs to knock off some of his behaviors. They are reckless. As Felix would say. But That's kind of how I like Torres. I think more people should be like him at times. Not afraid to say what they feel.
Yeah.
This Torres will get flustered and not really say anything to that.
Miles just smiles.
Miles will smiles.
He just smiles. He's happy.
Now what do you talk about as about 30 minutes pass?
How much time do we have
It's
left?
about 7:40 now in the game.
Mm.
More nearing true sunset.
Mm. He just kind of listens more than brings up anything, honestly.
As Torres talks a lot about wanting to go home and like mom's cooking, and like almost plays with Felix on his idea of what he wants to be. This Felix never really answers the question, but you can tell he's enjoying himself, at least getting attention like he is. They mentioned how there's a lot of expectation on him. Torres even mentions that he doesn't really want Felix to go to the city, but he feels it's like a matter of possibility. He's more accepted as inevitability, like he just keeps pestering him. Like, come back every other week at least,
Yeah.
Come back every other week. I don't want to not play in the fields again.
Yeah, I think things would be kind of boring if he just, didn't come visit.
Be more than boring. I mean, he's the only one besides you that comes with me out here. Sylvie only comes out to the fields when Felix is here. She prefers to be in the town, isn't that right? She would, like, stick her tongue out at him.
Yeah. Well. Also, Felix, you can think of it like this. You wouldn't leave poor old me with just Taurus here, right?
Of course I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to leave either of you alone. That wouldn't be fair. Speaking of which, I know you have a curfew, Miles, so I don't get to talk to you much due to our schedules anymore. Would you mind talking to me separately in a bit? Torres, you can play with your kite in the meantime with Sylvie. Show her those new tricks you taught her, or taught yourself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, sorry, set up a landmine as Torres.
No!
Alright, as Felix would start walking over to the river. More like a creek, it's only a foot long, or a foot deep.
Yeah.
As you two would just sit on the side of the creek for a while. I know you don't get to go out, Miles. You don't get to go out much, and I won't be able to talk to you much during the next season because, well, I'll be studying. So I figured I should talk to you now, in case anything happens. In case I go to the city and pulled away for a long time.
Yeah.
Are you scared about that as a possibility?
Possibility of what?
Well, Torch and Sylvie keep mentioning it to me that they don't really want me to go away, but there's some things that have been on my mind too. Besides that, they're afraid I go away, and Sylvie doesn't want to leave Hollydrop. She loves it here. I can't blame her. It is beautiful, right, in its own ways. Taurus doesn't want me to go because, well, he just doesn't want to not see me anymore. I've offered to Sylvie to take her to the city with me, but she's insistent, and I can't blame her. She loves this town. And, you know, a person that delegates to the city can still marry someone in another town and visit like your father does. It's what I'm aiming for right now. I don't know if it's possible for me to have both. It does upset me a little, and I don't want to tell them about that. He speaks to you in a vulnerable state, Marlon. A state you're not really used to from Felix. He's usually the one that lifts other people's spirits up, not the one that's talking to other people about their problems.
Well,
this is really unprecedented for him.
Miles doesn't fully know what to do, I'd say. But, well, I don't think it's impossible for you to have both. At least, if you can't get what you want, then what's the point, right?
He would really give a torn smile to your answer, where you could tell that he's trying to look happy, but he's kind of not.
I think that it's okay to feel like you're under a lot of pressure. And that maybe being with us or being with Sylphie helps relieve that pressure. And I don't know. Everyone says you're gonna go to the city, and you're sure into the city, but if you didn't go, would things be so bad?
He looks up to the sky before answering, staring off with his typical half smile that radiates positivity before looking back at you. I couldn't say. I don't feel like my own happiness. I don't think I can change other people's happiness. I don't think it's fair to. A lot of people expect me to go there, and for a lot of people it would make them happy. For a lot of people it wouldn't make them happy. What I'm always feel like I'm trying to do, Miles, is make the most people happy that I can. That makes me the most happy. More than anything.
Yeah.
He shakes his head. I would seriously go out of my way to pick up every piece of trash someone drops, to help other people at their jobs, to teach all the children I could. If I was just able to. If I just had the time. If I had the presence. I wish I did. I wish I could give people more happiness. And I hate that my decision conflicts people. I've talked to my parents about it a lot, and it's different with them, though. Sorry you had to see this side of me. Not
No,
most
no,
people
it's
aren't
alright.
used to that.
It's perfectly fine. Happy even, I guess. Not because you're in a rut or anything like that. Just I think everyone has their problems, their stressors. And sometimes good to understand what's stressing someone else, you know?
Not a lot of people like to talk about that sort of thing. I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
You seem to be more insightful than most people, Miles, which is, I guess, why I talk to you.
I try to
As
be.
I know you understand confliction and upsetting thoughts. Whatever reason that is, I'm not going to pry. But it's nice being able to feel this way.
Yeah. Yes. Miles just sort of puts a hand on not Torch, but Felix's shoulder. I think he'll be alright though.
Again, he would give you that half smile, but this time it would bounce back into one more positivity. What do you want to be, Miles? Who do you want to be when you grow up? Actually, that's what my parents tell me to ask people instead of what they want to be. Who do they want to be? Who do you want to be?
It's kind of taken aback at that a little. Oh. Honestly, I don't know.
Time to decide. I mean, I think a person's very much defined by what they feel, but also by what they want. Right? You can't just be one thing and be content with that. I want so much more than that, personally.
Yeah.
Sorry if I poked a sore spot there. That's not what I meant to do.
No, you're alright.
Listen, you got a long time to decide. A lot of time to think. Sure, you'll do just fine. I really mean it.
Thank you. I think Miles sort of just like looks around. I like reading, I guess. That's something. So.
Want to be a librarian then? Well, you don't need to be a librarian to want to be interested in books. I don't.
Yeah. It's not that big of an ambition, though.
Have you ever thought about what you want? What you really want? If you had to think of something, if you had nothing, what would you want more than anything? If you were, say, I guess, completely content, but not overjoyed? Would you want a family? The ability to get the job you want, or something else?
Have him roll a discipline check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he has one less rank than he was when he was in the
Yeah.
campaign. Still 2 yellow though. 3 red. Despair.
Alright, you can decide how that functions.
Oh, what was the full question again? Just like what I wanted, like what
Who
I
do you
want
want to
from him?
be? Not what do you want to be, who do you want to be?
He sort of like scoots a little back. So I didn't mean to do that again, but it did happen. I think I'd want to be like you in a lot of ways.
I don't think I've done anything particularly special in my life yet. But I'm glad I was able to touch your life then.
Yeah.
In such a way.
You could have him roll empathy or insight if you want, I would say. If that's fair.
Against what?
I'll say his cool, which we'll just do 1 yellow, so 1 red, 1 purple. There was very much an answer. Okay, with that, there's very much an answer that he had, like just like an instinctual one, right?
Yeah.
But he just like tried to cover
Find it,
himself.
yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't very much. He felt like if he said it, he would get in trouble or something
Yeah.
like that.
As hearing that, he moves over to you with a natural glide, shifting next to you as he would raise his hand, similar to how your father raises it. But instead of lashing out, he wraps it around your shoulder, pulls you into a shoulder hug. I think you're fine just as you are, Miles. You shouldn't try to be like anyone else. No one should. It means a lot, though, that you'd look up to me with that high regard, though.
Yeah. So just like looks at the river.
His hand would swish on your back. It would swirl in tender patterns that feel good and relaxing Like he doesn't want you to feel at all tense. It soothes it a little, but pain you're feeling is a psychological one.
Thank you. He just sort of sits there, I'd say.
I know it's getting late for you, Miles, and I hope we have the time to talk again soon. I have a selfish question for you. Well, it's more of a request, I guess. You wouldn't mind me saying it, right?
No, not at all.
I think you're very mature for your age. And I think that's a good thing, but also, it's a burden. It really is. I know it very well. My brother, Torish, and as he would turn to look at Torish, would you turn as well?
Yeah.
As you see him running around, tight, as he seems to have tied something on it that was Sylvie's as she's chasing him, trying to stop him.
He chuckles a little.
He's not as mature as you. He's kind of a free being in his own right. And of course it gets to a point and it's destructive and it's loud and obnoxious. But it's genuine. And he's a lot more clever than I am. He's a lot more proud. And I think I love him more than anyone because of that. I want him to be happy, just as much as I want you to. If something ever happens to me, would you look after him for me? I know he's a handful. I know he's not the wisest. He really does care about you, Miles. If something ever happens to me, please just do your best for him.
I will. I will.
As you look at him, as he seems to take a gasp that takes a genuine weight out of his being, as he breathes out a soothing response. That really means the world to me.
Yeah. Can't promise to be nice about it. Gets my nerves.
He gets on my nerves too. How can he not? He's frank. He's brash. But he's so honest. That's what I really love about him. Authority figures, teachers, other adults, figures in the town. They try to scold him and hold him to that. Sometimes it's understandable, but he's like a kid that never grew up. In the best ways, that is. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
He has this mirth and desire to live more than anyone I've ever met. Watch over him. Because, Miles, you're a lot more prudent than he is. I think you're more prudent than I am, even. You're wise, you're tactical, you're intuitive, and you care a lot. I'm asking a lot from you, but Just overseeing his decisions and where he goes is enough. He's my brother, but I know you care deeply for him too.
Yeah.
He'd smile as he would leverage his feet up and stand up. You want me to walk you back home? It gets lonely alone, Miles.
Nah, I should be fine, I think.
As he would take the extending hand, offering it to you, and then, instead of walking with you, pat you on the back. You want to say goodbye to the others?
Yeah.
I know you'll see Torish tomorrow, but...
Yeah.
As Torish is now sitting on the ground, tinkering with his kite that's now torn.
Tore it up again?
I got a cut in the tree. And I was running around. Kind of my fault, though.
It's alright.
No offense, but I think he kind of deserves it after stealing my cloth and running with it, tying it to the kite. What if you lost it? What if it flew off?
You know him, Sylphie. He would have, if he really lost it, he would have been.
I know, he would have gone after it, but I don't want to waste anyone's time. He could be a little less impulsive.
Nah. That's not Torish.
So, you heading back home, or?
I'll get a bite to eat before.
Alright. You gonna stop by our house, then?
Yeah.
Awesome.
My house is basically across from yours, just down the road a bit, but...
Yeah, I just don't want you to be late for curfew again. What time is it again?
What time is it?
8:22. You talked for way too long. You only got 8 minutes. You barely might make it if you start jogging.
I want to roll a discipline check for Miles. Do I, no, I rolled a despair earlier. I'm not going to ask for any boost die.
Alright.
I will say after his talk of Torish, I will give him his normal discipline. Come on, dice. I'm going to use that one player point. I'm going to use the one player point I have for this. Come on.
1 player point?
I see the...
That.
What? No,
that's for next session, dude.
Damn!
As I imagine you would immediately start bolting it back.
Yeah, Miles is like...
This Torish would reach out.
Actually... Yeah, Miles is like, actually, wait. As he reaches out, imagine he snags me.
He snags you, but you break off and start running with the despair. Hey, wait! Come back! Hey!
I'll see you in the morning!
As you run across the field from all of them.
Yeah, I'll start.
You dash along the field, away from each of them. As roll athletics from me against 1 red, 2 purple.
You said 1 red, 1 purple?
Yep. 1 red, 2 purple, actually.
Ooh, dice. Oh no. Alright,
as you make it back, and you check your stopwatch, or your your pocket watch, as it's 8:45. You were very much too late. You tumbled on the road a couple times before you got back in time. Your clothes are also dirty, which you're going to be scolded at for. As you make it back home.
Yeah. Opens the door.
Miles, wait. You hear a voice from behind. I'm glad I got up just in time. I know it's past your curfew, but Porsche and I made something for you. Because I know it's been a little rough. And in case I go to the city, I've been making things for everyone I care about. Just as a memento, I guess, not to forget me.
Alright.
I should have given it to you back at the lake, but the river I was a bit too flustered of thought, so I forgot. Here. This is for you. As he hands you a compass.
Oh. Miles takes it.
As I said before, in case you don't know who to be, sometimes you just gotta follow the path in front of you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're never lost, Miles, as long as you're going where you want to go.
Miles pockets it for now.
I hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
There's a lovely night tonight. Hey, make sure Torch does well tomorrow and for days to come, okay?
I'll do my best.
And with what I said earlier, Miles, I appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, it means everything to me.
You're
As
welcome.
he would step back and give you a wave. Have a nice night.
You too.
You would watch him walk off, fading into the darkness behind your house.
Miles is going to hide the pocket watch in his bush.
Alright?
He's gonna hide it in like one of the plants.
As you return home.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry. As you can only imagine the scolding you get.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna end.
Damn. If I succeeded that check, I was actually gonna stay. Too bad. So sad.
Yeah, sucks to be you, man.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. And